Appendicitis. Let's talk about it. So today I'm going to be talking to you about my appendicitis experience because that's the only experience I can talk to you about this topic on is my own personal experience. So I'm going to start all the way from the beginning, all the way up to surgery and after surgery, and just how that was, which was not fun. So it was very weird. The day before I found out I had appendicitis, because I had woken up with some stomach pains. I usually have stomach pains, but it's usually on my left side instead of my right side. So I woke up, thought that was kind of weird. I was like, okay, that's new, that's interesting. New feeling, new spot. So I went to work as I normally do, and the pain throughout the day just steadily got worse and worse. And I brought it up to a couple coworkers. I was like, wow, my stomach's not doing good. It hurts a lot, actually. And my good friend that works there, but I don't work there anymore, she was like, it's probably appendicitis. She was like, let's do the push check. I was like, what the fuck is the push check? So she just like gently pushes on my stomach, like right where your appendix would be. It didn't hurt anything. I was like, it didn't hurt. So I guess I failed the push test. Like, I don't know what that means. She's like, okay, so it's probably not appendicitis. But as the night went on, because I worked from like, what was the day? I worked from 4 to 11 or 12, something like that. So like towards the end of my shift, the end of the night, I started pushing on it myself, just like a little push. And I was like, ooh, bitch, that hurts a lot. And I talked to her about it. I'm like, oh my God, I think you're right. I think I have appendicitis. And then my other coworker was overhearing our conversation. She had had appendicitis before. She was like, yeah, my appendix burst, bitch. I was like, burst? What do you mean burst? She's like, yeah, it blew up. Okay, that's cool. Thanks for letting me know. She's like, yeah, it blew up. I waited like 4 days to go to the emergency room. If I waited a day longer, I would have died. So I was already like, okay, well, that's cool. I can die. That's awesome. I hop on my phone. I'm like, hi, Mom. Because I'm 19, live with my parents. Hello. I was like, I think I might have appendicitis. Please take this seriously, because she works in the medical field. So, like, everything I say or do, she's like, you'll be fine, bitch. Go lay down. It's fine. You're fine. Go lay down. So, anyway, she works in the medical field. So, like, she doesn't care about any problems really, because she sees it all, does it all, whatever. So the next day when I woke up, I woke up when my mother woke up to go to work. Well, actually, no, that's a lie. I didn't. Well, yes, I did. But the night before I went to bed, I'm spinning my chair, by the way. Woo. Okay, so the night before I went to bed, I wrote a note on the table for her to see before she goes to work. I was like, I think I might have appendicitis. Please take this seriously. I don't want to die from this. Yeah, hi. So I wrote that, had that on the table. So she saw that, came into my room. She's like, what's happening? What's wrong with you? Like, I don't give a fuck. What's wrong with you? So I was like, I have stomach pains. I think I have appendicitis. Can you please take this seriously? She's in the mood, of course, because she always is. And she was like, okay, fine. So she like made me a smoothie and whatever. She put like Metamucil in it to make me like go boom boom. Take a shit. So she was like, okay, drink this. If it doesn't work, let me know. Or something like that. So the day goes on. I was like, okay, cool. I had like one or two movements, if you know what I mean. So I was like, okay, not bad. The pain's still there. The level's still the same. I was like, what's happening? Doesn't feel right. So as I'm just like laying on the couch, minding my own business, whatnot, and just, I forgot what I was watching. I was watching a show with my knees up and everything. And not my little puppy, because he's fucking big. I have a lab. He's the sweetest dog in the world. So he just comes over, gently lays his giant head on my stomach, and bitch, oh my God, It hurt so bad just from him laying his head on my stomach that I verbally screamed. Like, I let out a scream. Like, ah! Bitch, like, it hurt. So I immediately hopped on my phone. I was like, oh my god, Preacher, our dog, laid his head on my stomach. It hurt so bad, I verbally screamed. And she was like, oh my god, fine. Come into work, because she works at a hospital. She does CT and CAT scan. So I go ahead, get ready, jump in my car, and go vroom vroom all the way down to Bremerton, because I live in Port Orchard, all the way down to Harrison Hospital, where she works. And I wait there for a little bit, because she said she's going to have one of her friends that works there do a, what is it called? An ultrasound. Do an ultrasound on my stomach. And so I'm just waiting there, mind my own business, watching some Jeffree Star. And I think Aquaria, yeah, Jeffree Star and Aquaria, just, getting painted and whatnot. So, having fun in a waiting room, which is the break room for the workers and everything. I was like, okay, this is cool. So I'm just my own business, and then she grabs me. She's like, okay, come on, let's go. So I follow her down, all the way down to the little ultrasound room where her friend is. So I walk in, I lay down on the table, I pull my shirt up, pull my pants down a little bit so she can ultrasound me. And I hate ultrasounds. The gel is so fucking cold all of the time. But anyway, so she squirts a little gel, gets a little reader, and goes, oh! The second she saw my appendix, she was like, ooh. She made a face. I was like, oh no, it's bad, isn't it? She's like, you should get that removed. Oh my god. So she's like, yeah, it looks very irritated. I'm like, it feels irritated, bitch, so thank you for the obvious. But she goes in a little bit more in depth. She's like, yeah, I think it's irritated because, oh my god, the reason why it was irritated is so funny. She's like, it's inflamed and irritated because there's little pieces of shit in there. I'm like, okay, that's cool. Didn't know that could happen. That's the thing that can happen to your appendix, apparently, is you can have little hard pieces of shit in there, and it makes your stomach hurt. So I was like, okay, that's cool. Sweet. She's like, yeah, you need to go to the emergency room and get this taken out. Wasn't expecting that. Was not expecting an ER visit that day. That casual day. What day was it? Hold on. I have my wristband still from the hospital. October 20th, whatever day that was. Like a Monday. It was a Monday. So that Monday, I was not expecting an ER visit on that Monday. So my mom is like, oh, great. So she gets all of her things ready. She handles the business she needs to handle. She's like, peace everyone. I'm leaving to take my kid to the ER because he has appendicitis. Fun. So we gather all of our things. We go upstairs to the waiting room for the ER. I get there, we say, hey, we need to go to the ER, blah blah blah, this. She's like, okay, please wait over there for your name to get called. I was like, okay, cool, that's easy, sweet. But me, I was like, oh fuck. Calling my work, like, hey, someone pick up, please pick up. No one's picking up. Called 3 times, no one fucking picked it up. Wendy's, you're a piece of shit. So I text my manager, I'm like, hey, blank. I have appendicitis. I don't know how long I'll be out, but please let everyone know that I will not be coming into work for however many days, be prepared to have my shifts covered because I will be in the hospital. So that was a fun experience. That little part, trying to get a hold of my work, which was awful because they're awful. I'll have a video on that sometime later. But so as I'm waiting to get my name called, I finally get my name called. I go into the little room. This nice lady starts asking me questions like blah 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 blah, this. My one thing I will say to you is if and when they ask you the question, have you ever been or are now have like suicidal tendencies or thoughts? Say no. Just say no. I said yes because like I'll be honest on everything. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. You know why? Because if you say yes, you have a little thing pop up on your record because you'll be there forever saying suicide risk, and that's on your track. That follows you like it's a label. So if you ever have that question asked to you in a hospital or anything, lie and say no. Okay? Just say no, unless you're like in a psych ward's mental institute or something. Okay? Just say no. So she asked me the questions. When she asks me questions, she has like my pressure thing going with my little finger on the little clamp. I'm like, okay, cool. This is fun. Calling my dad. I'm like, hey, I have appendicitis. I'm in the hospital. He's in Oregon at the time. Like, blah, 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 blah. He's like, cool. I'll head home now. Boom. Done. We finish our questions. We get up. I follow her to a room. I get weighed and everything. And then I get brought to a room where I'm going to be staying until like I get admitted and then put into a different room. So I'm in that room, I get changed, my mom's there with me into like the gown, so like underwear on and my gown, and then I'm just chilling on the bed, and then this nice, I think it was a nurse comes in or something like that. She's like, hi, I'll be like doing your IV, I'll be your nurse and whatever today. I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm just laying there. She's like, yep, pop, 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 pop. She gets out this like fucking 1.5 inch long needle, shoves it in my arm. I'm like, okay, cool, that's fun. That's cool. So I have like this little fucking dangly bit out of my arm. And then she like hooks me up to the IV and whatever. That's cool, that's fun. Gets really cold and it feels really weird. I hate IVs. I mean, I kind of like them, but I hate them. The bruising they leave behind, not a fan of. But, so I'm just laying in that room. We're there for hours because we were trying to get a certain doctor, my mom's doctor that she likes and like trusts her life with, because we have like a couple different options for doctors and whatnot. Since she works at the hospital, she has her favorites. So we tried to get a hold of that doctor that she likes. We couldn't, so we were waiting all the time for him to like answer and get back. Excuse me. With the doctor that's looking after me in the ER. So we're waiting. Like, oh my god, how many hours? Like 3 hours in that room, just waiting for this doctor to respond. We're like, okay, he's not responding, blah blah blah, whatever. So I go ahead and get admitted in with this other doctor. And then right then and there, I find out they're keeping me overnight. Awesome. Cool. That's great. So when I find that out, I wait a little bit longer. So in total, I'm there, like I said, for 3 or so hours. And then my nurse comes back in. She's like, okay, we're ready to move you to your overnight room. My god. I mean, I liked it. It was fun because like we took the whole bed out of that room. It was like a little fucking roller coaster, bitch. I was like, woo! Yay! As people getting rushed by me from like ambulances and whatnot. I'm like, ooh, yeah! It was alright. But to go down a couple alleyways and whatnot. Hospitals are fucking scary. Don't care what you say, don't care what you think. Don't like them. I mean, I like them, but I don't like them, you know? I don't know. We just went down some sketchy ass hallways, and then we went into this elevator to go to the 2nd floor, and then got wheeled out, and down another hallway, and down another hallway. Then I got into a room. I had a roommate. It was not fun. You know why? This roommate was like 70 plus years old, and I don't care. But this fucking bitch, oh my god. He couldn't get up to like go to the restroom that was 10 feet away. So he had like a shit chair next to his bed, which was next to my bed. Like, I didn't care. Cool. He had oh my god, the loudest, watery shits you could possibly fucking imagine anyone having. And he was just doing his business right next to my face. It's like, oh, sweet, awesome, hate you. I'm not gonna say that, but please go away. Just stop, please. Luckily, I had like my laptop, my phone. I had like brought some things from home, like homework and whatnot. So, like, I had headphones and everything, so like I couldn't really hear it, but I could hear it. Oh, I could hear it. It was gross. So I spent the night in the hospital. Didn't really do much except like watch videos of Trixie and Katya, and I watched some Jeffree Star and whatnot. You know, the usual. So that was fun. But on top of the wet shits and whatnot, this guy, swear to God, had night terrors. On top of like being loud with your shits and like disgusting shits and whatnot, this bitch had night terrors, okay? Oh my god. It's like the couple hours of sleep that he got, I heard, because he was screaming and like thrashing around in his sleep with my headphones on. I was like, are you dying? Can you die faster so this can end? Anyway, other than that, I had a nurse. His name was Mark. Sorry for name dropping, but hi Mark. I have a slight problem with you. I'm not gonna lie, I do. So I get situated and whatnot. The night terrors are happening. The wet shits are happening. That's cool. So Mark, my nurse, he's like, if you need to use a restroom, push this button so that I can weigh you, then you can use the restroom. I do that. Why not? Cool. Some time goes by. He comes in. He's like, okay, I just need to do some things. Get you some like antibiotics for my little situation. My shit situation. Anyway. So besides that, he's like doing his little thing on the little computer. But what takes me off a little bit is that when he was like reading my file and whatnot, he leaned in real close and started whispering like, hey, are you aware of this? And he's like, I don't know if you can read that, but that right there. And it said suicide risk. What made me mad and upset like the most was that he said, I don't know if this will will embarrass you or whatnot. I was like, oh, wow. It's bad enough that I have that on my record following me everywhere I go, but you think I care enough for it to embarrass me? Already on my hate list. I don't like you. And on top of that, when he was putting in my antibiotics on my little like IV line, he did it too fast, like straight up too fast, because I'm in phlebotomy school right now. Like, no, but like I'm in phlebotomy school right now. They're all about like when you draw or an insert, you do it slowly so nothing happens. This bitch was like, shoop, and it made me so unbelievably sick. Like, I mean, before that I had a fast. Like, I already didn't eat for like 10-12 hours. So like he injected that into my arm and like seconds, like not even a minute, like 30 seconds go by, and I'm like, he's just starting to get up and walk away. I'm like, come here, because like I had to fucking throw up. So he brought me a trash can. I threw up stomach acid because I didn't have anything in my fucking stomach. Excuse me. So he was like, oh, that's probably an allergy. I'm like, no, you pushed it in too fucking fast. Honestly, I didn't say that because I'm a nice guy. I promise I am. But he's like, yeah, you probably have an allergy. So like gave me a little allergy band. I don't know if I have it. Do I have it? I have it. My little allergy band. Come to think of it, later down the line, I'll get to it later. But after that night's up, and like they're getting prepped for surgery and whatnot. I was told it was like a 6 a.m. surgery. It wasn't a 6 a.m. surgery. It was more of like a 9:30 surgery, because everything was a little bit late and the people that were in the surgery room were taking a little long. But anyway, I'm jumping ahead a little bit. So I'm getting prepped for surgery. The doctor comes in and was like, "Hi, I'm blah 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 blah. I'll be your surgeon today." Granted, it's like 5 or 7, like between 5 and 7. I can't really remember because of all the drugs they were giving me. They didn't give me any drugs. I'm kidding. No, they didn't give me drugs. They gave me like pain medicine. Yeah, they gave me pain medicine. Yeah. So my memory is just a little bit because there's so many pills I took after the surgery, which I will get to. Oh my god. After surgery. Anyway, I'm getting there. So I get prepped and ready. My nurses come in, like, okay, we're ready to transport you to surgery. So like they detach everything, wheel me out into the hallway, and then I embark on a journey of a roller coaster down the hallways, into the elevator, down the elevator, through some more hallways, down a long hallway, and then into like the surgery prep area with a bunch of other people. So I'm sitting there, my parents are there, and they're chit-chatting, they're talking, my mom's talking to her friends and whatnot. I'm just like, this is cool, woo! I'm just waiting there. The little, not little, like the person I had in the room with me before the prep of the surgery, she was like, yeah, so here's like this. If you need to pee, you need to pee now, because we don't need you peeing during the surgery, because if you don't pee now, we're gonna have to insert a catheter. I'm like, oh bitch, I'll pee, thank you, I got it, I don't want to stick in my dick, thank you. So I did that, but I also had to like give myself little like an antiseptic bath. So she gave me like a bunch of pads to wipe down my arms, my legs, and my back, which was really weird and oddly sticky. It was really sticky. It did not feel good. Anyway, so after that, we were just waiting for like the surgery room to get prepped and cleaned out and everything, because there's already a surgery prior to mine. So we're just waiting there, and then I come to find out like, okay, cool, I'm going into surgery. My doctor comes in. She's like, hi, I'll be your surgeon today. This is what we're doing. We're doing it laparoscopically, which means like they make little incisions and they go in with like cameras and whatnot, and they go done. I was like, okay, cool, that's awesome. I don't care if it cut me open to the gods or if it make little incisions, just like get it out so this can stop, because I'm in pain, thank you. So she comes in, does her whole spiel, and then they're like, okay, ready for surgery. My mom is freaking out. She's like on the verge of a panic attack, crying, the whole nine. It's pretty funny. It was pretty funny. So I'm getting wheeled down to the surgery room. Not gonna lie, I was kind of scared, but not really, because I've always wanted surgery. Because I've never had anything like serious happen to me besides this now. So that's fun. So I get wheeled down to the surgery. They're like, we're talking to the person wheeling me down. She's like, yeah, this is funny, like blah 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 blah. I get wheeled in there. There's 1, 2, 3. There's like 3 or 4 people in there already, like getting tools prepped and everything. The room was so fucking cold. It looked just like the movies, kind of. Not really, but kind of. Like, and you get wheeled in, it's just like this big white room with like a big lamp over the table and everything. But the main thing I remember is it being so freaking cold in there. And also, it's like they wheel me up to the table, and then they're like, okay, keep your hands and like and feet inside the ride, please, so we can transport you to the other table. It's like they get me, they wheel me over to the table, they transport me over to the table. So I'm just laying there. It's so weird. Okay, so like I'm laying there, I'm like, thank you guys for working on me, like, Bob, thank you for like helping me get my situation resolved, because I'm a nice guy. So they like tie my arms down, which I found out to be really weird. But the fun part is my legs, they put like these squeezers on them to circulate blood through my body for when I'm asleep. Yeah, anyway. But by the time I was on the table, they had already like shot some drugs into me to like knock me out. And holy shit, by the time I was like, my arms were strapped in, I was like, and before I knew it, I was asleep. I was out. The next thing I knew, oh my god, the next thing I knew, oh, so after the surgery's done, they wheel you into like a recovery room. So I'm in there. I wake up from my slumber, as one does after surgery. I was like, when I woke up, oh, I was like, it hurt so fucking bad. It hurt so fucking bad. This is the worst pain I've been in, I think. Yeah, it was the worst pain that I've been in ever. I'm not gonna lie, it hurts so fucking bad. I woke up, she's like, hi, how are you doing? Are you okay? Are you in pain? I was like, yes, I'm in pain, bitch. Oh my fucking god, I'm in so much fucking pain. I didn't really say that. It's just like, I'm in so much pain. So she like shoots me up with some drugs in my arm, which was fun, which was nice. I felt really good. Like, still hurts so much though. She was like, are you in pain? Are you still in pain? I was like, yes, yes. What's your pain level at? She's like, what's your pain level at? I'm like, it's a 9, bitch. It's a 9. So she gave me a pill. The pill was Percocet. Didn't know what that was until I had it. I was like, oh, this is good. Still in pain though. It's like a minute or two goes by. She's like, how are you feeling? You're still in pain? I'm like, yes, I'm in pain. So she like gives me another pill. I'm like, oh, fun, drugs. No, but yeah. So after that, I'm just laying there. Like, I can't fucking move. I'm not even trying to move or anything. I'm like, this hurts so bad. I just want to stay here and like die. But after like a couple minutes go by, she's like, would you like some water, some crackers? I was like, yes, please, because I haven't had anything to eat or drink for like 14 hours now. So I was parched, bitch. So it's like, she gave me a bottle, she gave me some crackers. I chugged the shit out of that water, ate the shit out of those crackers. So after I finished the water and crackers, they like wheeled me out into another area where I proceeded to change back into my normal street clothes that I came in, which was funny because they forgot to take out my little IV line. And I was like, oh wait, you need to take that out. And they were like, oh yeah. They just straight up just like and wrapped it. I was like, oh. I mean, I couldn't feel it because of all the drugs, but I was like, yeah, I don't want to walk home with that in my arm still, because that would not be fun coming back to get that out. So after I got dressed and everything, I had drank the water a little bit too fast and ate the crackers a little bit too fast and ended up throwing it all up in like a little collapsible vomit bags that you get on planes so it doesn't come back out. One of those. It hurt so bad to throw up after that surgery that I wanted to cry, because all those muscles were just like ripped open. When I ripped open, like cut open and sewn up together because of my surgery. I was like, oh, bitch, no. So that hurt a lot. And like I could walk, but I couldn't walk right because everything was so tight. I was like hunched over a little bit. I was like walk into the car, like, let's go home, please.
Hi, I'm editing, so I didn't walk to the car. From that part when I got changed and everything, they put me onto a wheelchair and wheeled me all the way out. I think either to the lobby or to our car, and then I got into the car. So little me right there was wrong. Yeah.
The car ride wasn't fun because all the little bumps and everything shook my stomach, and the seatbelt was tight. It was like, wasn't fun. Not one bit. Not at all. And the couple days after surgery sucked because you literally can't do anything, like at all. So you're just like in your bed, laying there, not doing anything, which sounds fun, right? It is like the first day or two because of all the pills they gave you. So I got like ibuprofen and Percocet. The Percocet was fucking great. Love that. The ibuprofen didn't really work until after like the major pain was kind of over. But being told to do nothing sucks because you're like, all I want to do every day, all day is just like, oh, do nothing. But when you physically have to do nothing, it's the worst thing ever. I don't know why. I don't know how that works, but it's the worst thing ever. Didn't like it. Okay, I kind of liked it, but I didn't like it, you know? So like, for how many days? For like the first week, I couldn't like move around fast, let alone stand up straight, because all your muscles are sewn and tight, so you're like, ugh, like a fucking grandpa that you are, you know, at 19. Just like, I'm trying to get water and bread. So, I mean, like, it wasn't too bad, but it wasn't the worst. Sleeping was probably the worst, because, like, you're just laying in your bed like a fucking mummy, like, good night. The most awful thing was waking up after, because I move around in my sleep. I like to roll around and like in my sleep. So waking up, I was like, where are the pills? Just like fucking guzzle the pills down.
Hi, I'm back again. Also probably one of the worst things. There we go, English. Hello, was after surgery. So like when they put you into surgery, whatnot, they pump your air. Like wow, they pump your air. No, they pump your stomach up with air, so they have room to like dig around and look in there. So when you're at home, you just have excess air in your stomach, like abdomen area, just chilling. So like every time you would breathe or do anything, you would feel the air like bubble up and move around, and it was the worst feeling ever because you couldn't take a deep breath or anything. Otherwise, you would feel like it popping and like, oh, I just didn't feel good. So that was also like a really, really bad experience of aftercare. It's just waiting for the air to get absorbed into your body. So
I only took one Percocet at a time because I was kind of scared to take two. Even though I took two in the hospital, I was like, let's not get too high and addicted to pills because that would be bad. So I would like interchange between ibuprofen and Percocet. I would double up on the ibuprofen just to make it a little bit stronger because the ibuprofen really didn't do shit. Because it's ibuprofen. So, I mean, it didn't really do much. But recovery was not fun. Not one bit. Not at all. It was awful. I hated it. Like, I had 2 weeks to recover, then I went back to work. So, like, after my 2 weeks were up, I went back to work my first day, and I was moving around way faster than I should have been, and I hurt myself like a fucking idiot. I had like did something, like my internal stitches. I didn't really like hurt myself, but I was like, ooh, I need to go lay down. Like, bye. I was like, I need to leave. I hurt myself. Sorry. Get someone to cover my shift, please. Because I hurt myself. So that was fun. If you're gonna go back to work after your surgery, wait 2 weeks, maybe 3, before you decide to go back to work. Especially if it's like a physical, high-paced, high-speed job. Because you don't want to hurt yourself more than you already did, you know, with your appendicitis. So just take it slow, take it easy, literally do nothing. It's the best thing you can do for yourself after that. And then just kiki with some friends. I don't know, you know? But appendicitis was a fun time. Would I do it again? No, because I don't have an appendix anymore. That's fun. I don't know. At least it didn't burst, you know? That was the one thing. It was like, if this shit's bursted, like kablooey, kaplow, I was like, didn't, did not want that to happen. So like I had the best possible experience with appendicitis. Cause like my pain levels throughout the whole thing were like a 4 to a 6 until after surgery. Then it was like 9 8 7 6 8 7 6 6 6 5, and you know it was like up and down up down. But appendixes, who needs them? No one. Apparently, look into it. You don't need it. Have it taken out before it takes you out. That's all I gotta say. I don't know. It wasn't fun. It was kind of fun. I gotta stay in the hospital overnight, so it's kind of fun. Hi, I'm back again. So I'm just gonna show you like what it looks like, what the scars look like a little over a month after surgery. So let me just take you down real quick. So there I have this one right here. That's the main one they went in. I have an incision right here, and then I have another one right there. So in total I got 3 incisions. They healed up pretty nice. I wasn't too worried about them. The 2 smaller scars I know are probably going to disappear over the years, but that big one's probably going to stay above my belly button for a while, and I'm not really worried about that. But those are what my scars look like a little over a month after I got my surgery. So if you were wondering what they look like, that's what they look like. So yeah, that was my experience with having appendicitis. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave it down in the comment box below. And if you like the video, go ahead and give it a like. It really helps me out. It shows that someone's watching. And if you want to see more of me, feel free to hit that subscribe button, and down in the description box you'll find all of my socials, so go and give those a follow while you're at it. All right, have a good day everyone.